Let's continue with chapter 5 of Chronicles. The risk 3 strategy that we had before doesn't apply anymore because now the opponents are a bit stronger, so we won't really be able to damage quite a lot of opponents with just 1 unit or 2 units. But we still have an attacker and a defender that can survive even after death. So we'll pick number and take the buff as usual. Jealousy is not bad. This is, by the way, an emblem. 40% chance of dealing additional 200% damage. This is one of the aspects of the emblem. It has 3 aspects, that's one of them. I mean, it doesn't hurt. I'll give it to the shark trainer for now. But bear in mind, we're looking for some other shark trainer type of emblems. Now, here we have better units already. We don't need this. Defense or attack, we'll have to check what's going on, I forgot. So attack 200, defense 250, it can go really either way. So if you see that your units are dropping like flies, then choose defense. If you see that your units are slowly grinded downwards and some of them are lost before you win the battle, then maybe choose attack, because then you need to deal more damage faster. We don't need any of these. Black Dragon is tempting, I'll wait. These are not tempting at all. Look at these are all 40 silver heroes. These are all 40. What are these cards? What is going on? Now, Rampart, Fortress, Dungeon. If we get a Black Dragon, we get the Dungeon blessing as well. Okay, we will need to make some progress. A Cove Invasion is worth managing by default. I'm not sure if it's this specific battle that we need to fight to recruit the Ragnarsir. I think it's not, but I will still get this card out of the way. There is gonna be a specific battle in the future that is important to fight. So this is the warm-up battle. Seems like we're warmed up. I won't wait a full minute. I know that we're now a lot stronger. It's a lot easier. We don't need this. Maybe for this unit the problem is that we don't have any synergy whatsoever. Skip. What's next? 1 Black Dragon. And yeah, this is the other one. We don't need the other one. This should be easy. They just have defenders and ranged units. Unfortunately though, we won't be able to get inside the opponents. Oh, actually we can get inside the opponents' range units with the devil. So this is a really easy battle as well. Shark trainers were not really needed. And now enter, obviously. Let's see, units. We could have a third shark trainer, that doesn't hurt. For synergy it doesn't really help, although it's not Chronicles that requires the most synergy on our end. Let's see which unit can we get rid of. I mean, we have some formation, we can check out the formation first. We're not using the fire elemental, we will not need a fire elemental like ever. So this means we're safe. Let's do that. So I'll get rid of the fire elemental. It's kind of a straightforward swap. And you see the battles are so easy at this stage. If you did your homework in the first 4 chapters, you will encounter some small difficulties and that's it. So leadership, we only get these blue buffs, these are horrible. 10% for the first time, temporarily immune to damage and recover up to 50%. Now, immune to unit damage, not critical hit possibly, we don't know, but they get some extra HP, okay. Unit damage and the negative effects removal. Good question. So, defense enhancement is not bad in itself for defensive units if you want them to survive, but by the time they drop, everyone else is dead. I think I will rather deal damage with one of my shark trainers. The other one, I make sure that these slots are guarded well, and I want an Undying Body on one of the shark trainers. Okay, story, take it, we're evil. And we don't have a berserker. I don't think it's worth waiting for a berserker. at this stage, especially that we have a black dragon already and we're not choosing Kilgore, so obvious. We'll take the black dragon most likely. These, none of them. These are weak units at this stage, just save your stuff. And let's see, Dragon Mutare. Would love to recruit Dragon Mutare at one point. I'm too lazy to swap the units around. If I encounter some resistance, I might consider it.
Get out of my sight, worm. Let's make it quick.
Yeah, this is the PTSD dragon, so it's easy. Unfortunately, we'll have to play with the PTSD dragon if we get it, we can recruit it. What did we choose last time? Attack, right? So now we're gonna choose defense, obvious. Well balanced. Now, this seems to be an easy battle, it's just defenders. If it's just defenders, we don't need to expose the charging units. We can hide behind defenders, it's all fine. And it should be a really easy fight. They don't even deal any significant damage whatsoever. What's next? Another Mutara. Yeah, that's not the dragon version. Back then she didn't have PTSD, it seems. That much. Back then she was just straight up neurotic. Carving for grandiosity, I guess. Yeah, most of these heroes have their psychological issues. But why wouldn't they? They fight all day, I guess. So we're making progress in the battles, and we're just keeping the optionality of having the other cards around, just in case we decide on needing them or not needing them. I think I'm hesitating on the Black Dragon as well, I'll soon tell you why. The issue is that I think we're gonna recruit a Venom spawn sooner or later. So if we get a Venom spawn and we already have a Dragon Golem, then why would we ever need a Black Dragon? That's why I'm not recruiting the Black Dragon. I think I will even get rid of it. And the other issue is that regarding the third Shark Trainer, we already have 2 defenders. We already have 2 Shark Trainers. These are our 2 slots. And then we will have 2 or 4 more slots for range units, so where is the third Shark Trainer gonna fit? That's why I might just pass on all these offers. We have enough Shark Trainers already. Although a third one doesn't hurt, because we can have the option of trying out different teams. Damage reduction at this stage. HP or damage reduction, if you have HP problems, yes, but with the Dragon Golem we will most likely never have HP problems anymore. Yeah, this is an interesting setup. The reason why we have the Dragon Golem here is that it absorbs multiple fights sooner or later. And now we have to do something with these units so that they don't attack the back row. They will die fast, so I would not worry about it. Eight charging units, this is always a difficult situation. Too bad that we don't have the young Lord Heart as a hero. Now, initial mana or dodge. Earthmark is out of question. I would say, well, if we have initial mana already, we just have recovery. We can get a boost of 50, it doesn't hurt at this stage. We will have the opportunity of improving these skills more in the future. And initial mana improvement doesn't scale that much in later chapters, that's why taking it early may be better. Tazar, yeah, this other grandiosity, he thinks he's invincible, I think. So, self-grandiosity oftentimes hurts them more than they think. Let's see, I am invincible and then he'll fall, that's my prediction. No, this time we tear them apart, okay. His spells are strong though. Okay, I changed my mind, Tazar is strong. We'll have to pay attention to future Tazars. No, Maybe, no. So the maybe is okay. I need hero attack, hero defense. This should be easy. Story. Yeah, this is the one. Battle. You'll need to battle this for the Ragnarsir and create. So ignore what I said before, that's not the battle that you need to win. Let's see, formation. Yeah, unfortunately we cannot have multiple formations, so we always have to mirror these, and that's a lot of mouse or finger movements. I would prefer if we could just save some formation straight away, just like in other game modes, but it's extra database work, so I understand why not. This is a tougher battle, so I won't fast forward it. I suspect we're gonna win, but it's a tougher battle regardless. Oh, we jammed, that's horrible. Okay, we picked one of the commander of the opponent already is defeated. And at this stage I don't think that we're gonna have more difficulties. You take the silver and you also take the option of fighting another one and then recruiting. So chapter 6 is gonna be interesting. Fight these battles. If you cannot go past chapter 6, maybe you should have fought this in chapter 5. Now, blessing. Yeah, we have these 4 cards left only, so let's battle Sandro. Now swap this because this unit is gonna entertain the top 2 rows, so we'll need some strengthening. This unit will need to reach for the ranged units, obvious. The rest is fine. If I just listened to Sandro, I would say that it's like some sort of a chain smoker with some developed condition, but we know that there is no flash in Sandro, so why? So fortress rampart, no. Well, I can add the fortress to this unit because we won't take this. Oh, actually we could have taken the shark trainer, but we won't. We're saving the silvers. So that's the only thing. The only problem is that the Wyvern is gonna be quite soon. It's gonna be history. We're gonna fire him. Next. Story. So the thing is that if you open it, you get a chance to get a buff. If you abandon it, it may still be opened by someone else, and then the fight is gonna be harder, so just open it. It's a fight. It's worth silver, but we're weak. For this, these commanders are strong. We're navigating ourselves into a difficult situation. That's a difficult situation. Oh, and one of the units just dropped. I didn't even see that. So maybe we will have a use case for the Wyvern until the Wyvern drops, so we even use the buff that we had. What will we? 3 fortress units? No, we won't even use that because we don't have 3 fortress units. We won't ever have 3 fortress units. I'm placing these units here so that we can break through to the back row. This is an easy battle anyway. But then the range units are gonna be less effective. Takes them more time to reach their position. Anyway, it was too much optimization for nothing because he would have won anyway. A red dragon is an option for now. I don't think we will need giant at this stage, but red dragon is worth considering at this stage. These are not worth considering. HP resistance attack. Okay, I'll go for HP. Astral. And bear in mind, by this time we should have had another hero. So Zeron is very good until here, but from now on, I told you, from now on, it's not gonna be enough to just have Zeron. I'm either looking for Dragon Mutare or Astral. But there is not enough synergy with Dragon Mutare, that's a problem. So you see, we still had only Zeron, too bad. 4-1 is the key. Easy. What's next? Unit. Yeah, we're hoarding the units. Reset heal cost is the one. We're not collecting these 4 marks. Maybe we could make a case for collecting these marks after we have a permanent unit, but I prefer not. So let's see which one is worth fighting. None of them. I don't want to reset the heal cost at this stage, so we have to take a decision whether to take the red dragon or not. And I would say at this stage rather not. Damage. That's F3 to no. Reduces your own unit damage and attack speed by 50%, but damage received by 50%. It's worth for the Dragon Golem, maybe. This one, immune and you get 50%. This is worth as well for other units, attacking units. So let's see if we have an attacking unit that is worth buffing at this stage. And I would say that I can place this on the Shark Trainer because they are cleaning up all the mess. I will have yet another blue item, it's too bad. Deter, yeah, low morale and mark. So, you know what? The defensive units are amazing for this. Yeah, the invincible guy. Be careful, don't underestimate him, because last time he made a mess basically with us. We're a bit stronger than we used to be, but only a bit. I am not comfortable fast forwarding this battle.
I am invincible.
Yeah, of course. It's just a spell. His spell is quite strong, that's the problem. We lost one defensive unit that is gonna survive, we lost the other one that is gonna survive as well, and we lost the Wyvern. Okay, that was it, we'll need an attacker from now on. Defense, attack, which one to go? We did an attack, then a defense, now we're gonna do an attack. 100. Roland is gonna be easy. Now the only thing is, do we have enough units to choose from? Most likely yes. So we can still use up this unit. After all, they were purchased for something. That something is right here. Most likely they will drop sooner than later. But at least I don't have to spend anything. That helps. No, no, no. Okay. Looks like a 90s song or 80s song. Okay. Roland is not the one that we need. Gem is not the one that we need. We're quite unlucky. Here, nothing. And now you see there is no attack, we can choose defense. These are good buffs. Unit Heroes, Undying Body here. Usually the name of the game is choose the red ones. You saw it in the other walkthrough that I had. Except when you have Undying Body, because then you can get a third unit to revive, and we're taking it to the Shark Trainer. and we'll make sure that this shark trainer is gonna be in the front. And now we can take a bite out of the weaker Kilgore, potentially, with the following risk-free strategy. Remember, we had a risk-free strategy. Just keep the revival-oriented units here. This is gonna be bait, will drop quite quickly. This goes to the back row, and we're gonna target the same units in the same back row. And we'll hope for the best. We need a defender bait for this strategy to somehow work. I survived almost 50 seconds. Not as if we could defeat any of the opponents. Let's see, what about this? We're just hoping for the 20 seconds of the devil to make a mess. We almost managed to hit one of the opponents. Not quite. Okay, this strategy is risk-free but also reward-free. So this is a risk-free, reward-free strategy. What about this one? Yeah, it's difficult. You see, here the opponents are quite strong. We're gonna... No, other way. We're gonna target the same casters in the back row. We'll see. It's good to know, though, that we have units that can survive. So the risk-free strategy is not paying off anymore because it's also reward-free. That's what we have concluded. So this means that unfortunately we either have to reset heal cost straight away, which doesn't help us much, or we have to fight one of the Kilgores. Now the Kilgore battles have a special strategy that you can apply. It's counterintuitive because the problem is that there are these commanders, these trolls on the back row, and you keep on getting the stones thrown at you. But I would still go for the defender units first. And the reason is that as soon as you damage the commanders, they are gonna go berserk and they will fire fired stones at you. And it's significantly worse than the regular stones. So for this reason, I would recommend just fighting it out with the opponent's commanders. Now, we have a devil that will deal some damage anyway. That's gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a tough fight because we cannot tell the devil to just go for the defenders. That's an issue. And the opponent will go berserker anyway, so we may have to end up with this formation. We'll see which one works better. By this time I usually drop the devil. That's the problem, that we still have a strong devil.
Get out of my sight, worm.
That's the key to solving all problems.
As expected, we're gonna take some casualties.
Attack! Attack!
You see, that's the issue. So let's see what happens if we do it the other way around. So we'll take the invincible one to the lead, and this is the other one, and we're gonna target the same units in the same row basically, and hope for a quick resolution on the back row. Because with Kilgore, the best strategy is usually to focus on their defenders. It's counterintuitive, but it has always worked. In this but if you have a devil in this specific case, it's not an optimal strategy. But you see that it took so much time until their commanders started dropping. It's still a better strategy at this stage because we dropped all their commanders at this stage and we only lost a few units so far. A few units. Yeah, this is the Venom spawn coming at the right time. So we'll need to fire some units. So we'll send this unit home. Tough one. Okay, we'll decide a bit later. But we're gonna get the Venom spawn either way. This is an easy one to reject. And the problem with resetting heal cost is that we've done it already. So this comes with no benefit. We don't have a gargoyle, so I might as well just take the elemental zone and hope for 4 marks at this stage. Quite unlikely, but unless I have to revive someone, which right now is not something I absolutely have to do, or maybe, then I use the reset heal cost. But we're gonna win this battle with just these 7 units that we have. Even though it's about like 4 defenders, we're a bit out of sync. So we will eventually end up using the reset heal cost. Okay, let's still do the revival, and then reset heal cost is obvious. So we'll need to deal some damage, so archer obvious. This is the 8th unit. We'll need some other units as well, because right now we have 4 defenders. I'm not sure, so we're gonna get the Wyvern back. For now. Not my favorite unit altogether, but it will do the job, and that's what counts. So we'll need a damage dealer. We'll need another damage dealer. And let's focus on dealing damage in the same place. It's a slow grind. This battle was more difficult than expected, but no one got injured. So if we need an attacker, here is the attacker. We will never need any defenders anymore. And angels, well, must be kidding me. We have a more difficult Kilgore with 4 defenders but only 1 commander. So with the same strategy we might be able to get this Kilgore. I'm tempted to get a red dragon at this stage, even though before that I rejected it. But for the main Kilgore we might need it if we don't have anything better. Also for this Dragon Mutare. This is gonna be a tough one. We'll have to check out if it's... this is... Let's see, where is the commander? The commander is right up in the end. So this means that we'll sacrifice this unit, they will revive themselves anyway. We'll keep the Arcane Archer far away. And we'll strengthen the bottom defense fight. And meanwhile, we're gonna deal damage. That looks like a trick worth trying out. Concentrate damage dealing in one place. And then we will see if we have to quit. I don't know, because the opponent is kind of strong. Commander is dealt with.
Your unadulterated power!
Fires from hell burn.
I think you can see the difficulties. So I'll try it again. And this time I will just focus on the front row. Once again, really counterintuitive strategy. But that front row is the really problematic one at the moment.
Let the fires from hell burn.
No problems!
Yeah, we're not dealing enough damage.
Witness your own end.
No, this was a bad strategy. I don't know why, but on chapter 8 this is what helps me the most. Okay, then let's try this again. And that revival is gonna be helpful. It seems like that we're quite weak. For some reason.
No problems.
We need to eliminate this opponent. Fast.
Let the fires from hell burn.
Okay, it seems like we were unlucky this time, more unlucky. So we'll need to rerun this battle until the opponent's commander in the back row falls faster. Because he saw that it's possible, and then we'll revive all the units, we'll spend a couple of silvers, doesn't matter. I'm just worried about the Kilgore at the end of the battle, because evidently we're not strong enough yet. Come on, just deal damage quickly. Good. So now, whatever happens, I don't mind. We're gonna most likely get eliminated. No, actually we survived until the... No, actually we didn't survive, but our last unit fell near the very end. Okay, this means that we have to do some revival. So, Golem, Archer, Shark Trainer, Venom Spawn. And the others as well. But for now these. And let's battle. So these units survived. There is now no merit in charging. And we'll need another possibly attacker. But we'll try with these units and we'll see if it works. So we got unlucky with the hero. We got unlucky with some other aspects as well. At this stage.
Get out of my
So quickly, just let them drop. Finally. I hope the right Shark Trainer got eliminated, the one that will revive itself. Story. Build a monolith and 30. There it is. Bless. Yeah, we will not ever have a Naga, sorry. Don't need any of these. So we'll need to revive some units. The wrong Shark Trainer died, too bad. So we will need this revival after all, I didn't know it. This is an easy battle compared to all of these before. So we'll go to the bottom, and for entertainment value, because there are 2 rows, we'll move this. No, actually we don't have 2 rows. Then the stronger one should go to the top. We have 4 defenders. That's so strange. This is really strange at the moment. We'll need better units for sure, but I think it's gonna do the trick. We don't need 4 defenders, that's sure. Even the dragon is better. Red dragon. So that's why we're unlucky, because we're waiting for a mermaid. We haven't even had a chance to get a mermaid healer. At this stage I would even take a genie, because those healer units are so scarce. That's why we're unlucky at the moment. We couldn't heal during the first 4 chapters, and we cannot heal now either. And that's a big problem that we have. That's why I'm keeping the defenders, because I know that sooner or later we will need a healer. And then this unit can function as back row, front row, and then to come to the front row. Okay, this time, given all of them are casters and range units, I will just do this. And it should be an easier battle. Oh, the commanders. The commander should be the last.
Be engulfed in the fire.
But this time, So it's rather the behemoth and the commander that are together really strong. Yet another potential victim, but then this is like a weaker version of Kilgore, unfortunately. Kilgore was really strong. I didn't think that I would get so much trouble with such a strong team, but this strong team is getting weaker and weaker. I'm not even positive how I'm gonna finish the end boss. I have some tricks, but it's possible that we get some bad luck as well. Okay, Zero. Now, this time, the strategy is gonna be simple. I'm quite positive that this, along with this unit taking baits, this gives a chance for the devil to... So, as far as I know, this will attract 6 other devils, okay? And meanwhile, these 2 units can somehow capture the top ones. That's the plan. I hope I use the right shark trainer. If not, then there is gonna be a problem. We were not that lucky, because they heal themselves. Okay, then we will need the full team, and this is when it's worth having some defenders around. And some shark trainers as well. The devil doesn't hurt. This unit will drop quickly. Not as if we had another option. You know what? What about this? I don't know how the algorithm perceives the back row. We will see. I want the arcane archer to be protected. Did I succeed? Yes, it seems like I succeeded. This is the big trick. We lost a defensive unit that we never needed. Okay, now comes the difficulty. We're not gonna deal with this card. We will need this near the very end. I'm tempted to get the red dragon, potentially the behemoth, but we have too many defensive units. So it might happen that I'm gonna just fire this unit, take the red dragon, and you see 12.7 million. What are we gonna do? First, I will use my evil risk-free strategy and hope it's not gonna be reward-free. But it's quite hard to get to the casters. Let's see if this deals some damage like this first. We can try. It doesn't hurt. Yeah, I would say nice try. Now let's try another one. There is an angel, I would love to get rid of the angel. Doesn't happen. This is gonna be a really tough battle. I know why some people have trouble at this stage. It's like a fighting fantasy game book fan. You're near the end game, but you didn't collect everything that you had to. So the strategy is simple. We're attacking the defenders first. And which defender first? This one. The range unit is gonna suffer from the other range unit though. Let's see what the end result is gonna be.
Attack! Attack!
You will witness your own end. Scent of burnt flesh.
What is this? An opponent's attacker dropped. Okay, it's good to know that at least one unit can drop. Let's see the other type of strategy where we swap forces and we give all our firepower to the bottom row. We don't even care about the top row. What about this? And we have no healers, that's a big problem.
Scent of burnt flesh.
Unadulterated power!
Get out of my sight.
That's what I said, we're not doing better than before. Be careful, because if you lose without taking any casualties, then it's quite expensive of an attempt.
Let the fires from hell burn.
That's the key to solving all problems.
That's the problem, the opponent's commander is targeted and it's defended quite well. Okay, we took some casualties, at least. It's not the one that I was really looking for, but it's better than nothing.
You will witness your own end.
And this bottom unit, it's so tough.
That's the key to solving all problems.
Shall we accept this or shall we not accept this? We could lose a Naga, or we could defeat a Naga, or we could defeat a giant. None of them seem to be that interesting. Another option is to go for the defender, like this. How about that?
My sight.
I have doubts, because the devil is already the commander of the opponent, and that's bad.
Attack! Attack!
Let the fires from hell.
So, eventually we can get rid of one unit of the opponent, and that's not too promising. Either way. How about this one? Oh, bad option because of the Dragon Golem. Not that bad because of, well, the Dragon Golem doesn't need much defense.
Fires from hell.
Yet.
Weak.
It's protected by another unit. Okay, we got rid of the giant. If you can get rid of the Naga somehow, or the commander of the opponent, or anyone, or an angel, I'll just take it, no problem. So we got rid of 2 units. That's something. Not much, but something. And now we'll try the risk-free strategy. And failed. So we'll have to do some revival units. See now, here healing cost is already 10. We might be able to do something with these units. And we also have a behemoth, just saying. I'm not sure if we can use these units, but if all else fails, and we cannot make any progress, the number of combinations increases. So why not try that? Also, we don't need this unit, it's just free to revive, that's why I have this unit around. So you might have some more attacking power quite soon. So we're focusing on the bottom row, or the second row. We don't want to anger the top row. Or we could anger the top row. And if we take down the commander of the opponent, that's a big win.
Solving all problems.
You will witness your
Yeah, we took down one Naga, that's not a big deal, and the commander is not dropping. The Naga is not the one that I want to take down. So, what we can do is concentrate on this row. How about this? We don't want to anger the commander of the opponent, because then it costs us quite a lot of damage. So I'm delaying the opponent's commander. Maybe we will even have to get rid of the devil for this battle, because the devil is counterproductive. It just angers the opponent's commander. So Naga is gone. Behemoth is gone. Amazing. More units are gone. So this is a good battle. We even won this. Okay. So the name of the game is don't anger the opponent's commander, and then you win. If your opponent's commander is angered by the devil, it's not anger specifically, it's just when the throws become fiery, that's when there is a problem. So we can skip these. We won't fight this. Let's see what we can revive. This one. This one. I don't know. And for the range units, they will have no place. So I won't even revive them. It's free to keep them, but I know that I won't ever revive them. For this unit, I won't spend 20 silver. So now we can reset heal cost safely and go to the next chapter. That's the dragon chapter, I guess. Blessing. Very important. Attack, knowledge, you can only choose attack in this case. We will have to choose defense next time. This is not needed. This is very important. This is the most important battle that you have. It's gonna be an easier battle than it seems. I remember that. It's not straight up an easy battle, but it's easier than it seems. Oh, we need to swap the two shark trainers, and we concentrate our efforts, and this might be good, because this is free to revive. Sooner or later that free to revive unit is gonna drop as well. I won't fast forward it because it looks a bit difficult,
Wow! Look at the waves!
but now I
They
think
look
I
like
can.
cotton candy.
That's what we need. Both. So now we can safely get rid of the airship. Safely get rid of this unit as well. Because now we are so strong. But quoting Fernando Alonso, now we can fight. So, heroes and defense, we need defense, obvious. Really obvious. blatantly obvious. Skip. And just look at the changes. So 10 million is kind of the same as what it used to be. There is no space for the self-reviving buffed devil. That's so strange. Maybe there is, because then why do we need a red dragon? Anyway. Look at the change in strength.
Dragon blood gives me strength.
Couldn't defeat this opponent in one go. And we still cannot defeat the opponent. No, I'm kidding. So I think we can. The devil didn't contribute much.
The fires from hell.
And you see, the only thing we're missing is a healer. We need a mermaid. One is enough. The combination is always left. I know, communists. Okay. Damage, resistance, intelligence. Okay, damage. I don't know if left, left, left is the right combination, but it worked most of the time. I will strengthen this unit on the bottom row. Yeah, they are out of balance, easy. We need a better hero though. We don't need these units, we need a better hero. So this is not a dangerous opponent. It shouldn't be. So I'll even fast forward this one. If I fail, I pay the price. I just prefer getting things done faster, because it's a 3 to 4 hour thing altogether. I don't think it's worth fast forwarding because of the opponent's commander, but we will see. We need a better hero, as I said before. When we're gonna get it? Good question. I would take any Astral. I would take any Dragon Mutare at this stage. It's mind-blowing that we're in chapter 7 and we still don't have a better hero. Level 2 Zeron was amazing. All the way until level 5 or so. Level 6 I already suffered the Kilgore situation. But it's important to record bad luck.
Your fortress will crumble under my tsunami.
Yeah, I don't mind the tsunami, I just mind about finishing this battle. We will take some casualties, I think. But those casualties revive themselves, so never mind. Resistance, attack, HP. Sometimes having some magic resistance doesn't hurt, because, especially against Tazar. Talking about Tazar, if we don't have anyone better, I mean, if there is really no one, I will take Tazar. Defense. Yeah, this is a useless one. Unit damage by 20, burning, or slowed, or bleeding. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know, but given that I have some Inferno related affiliation, burning is not bad. I can strengthen the Devil or the Shark Trainer. I will choose the Shark Trainer, because I know that I will have the Shark Trainer in the final battle, but I won't necessarily have the Devil in the final battle. And we still don't have a better unit. I mean, we can take the Medusa, but it's a waste. Still nothing better. What can we have? Yeah, this looks like a really easy fight. Oh. Yeah, that's the mouse problem, that drag and drop is really hard with an emulator. let's go. Done. Spell recovery or unit damage? That's the question. How much spell recovery do we have? None. All CD, so 5. We'll double this 5. Although both are fine. Damage reduction. We can get a third Shark Trainer. Always tempting. And we'll see, this is a test. I'm not sure if we will stand this test. Possible, but it can go either way. We will win either way. The question is if we're gonna have to take some casualties or not. If yes, then I will fight another one. Got strengthened quite a lot. But this is a really strong opponent. And we have a really weak hero at this point.
From now on, you will obey my orders. Get out of my sight.
Your orders are quite useless, it seems. So we have this one and this one. This is the easy one for now. What other formations are they gonna give? Doesn't make much sense. This is an important test. So if it's easy, then we can win a lot of silver. If it's hard, then we'll have to reconsider. Seems like it's really easy. Not as if I needed any of these. So at this stage, I might add another hero just for variety, because I can never know. Although units are not bad either. I'll keep this one, because ignoring them means that you don't have to fight. But if you fight, you get silver, and usually that's the amount of silver that is missing from my stash to get 3000 to max out the point rewards. I hope that sooner or later we're gonna get better rewards for these. For now, I think that we can defeat this opponent. I'm not sure if we can defeat them without casualties, but I'm quite positive that we will defeat them eventually. Yeah, I think this is gonna come without casualties.
Don't they look like
It's long.
candy?
It's tough, but it came without real casualties. The devil revives itself. No, no, no. So this, no, we're not in the necromancy business. This is a fast forward. At this stage. This should be a fast forward normally, I don't know, but most likely it is. If not, then I'll just pay the price. 1 hour in already. Take it, Medusa's betray you. I tried it, I failed. And skip. This is a fast forward. And this is the trial. So you see that I fast forwarded all the dragons. So that's when you can reach potentially 3000 silver. We're good with silver because it didn't revive that much and we didn't spend much on units and heroes so far. But we will have one more hero spend, if not two. So the idea is that you have to fight out of balance opponents all the time, so many out of balance opponents. And your reward is not something special, just the silver that you get after each battle. You see 58 for example this time. You can get up to even 100 or more. Then this one is a fast forward, they are just attackers as well. And given that they are out of balance, it doesn't pay off to send the charging units on a charger mission. Or charger units on a charger mission, because you get to fight the same units and concentration of energy is more important and concentration of damage is more important than going and fighting elsewhere. Here is Mutara. Amazing. What's next? Yeah, these are defenders. Just don't want to hear about her tsunami, so I would prefer fast forwarding. This is more difficult than the previous one, but it's still worth a fast forward. And there is gonna be one difficult fight, the dragon golems. They also count as trial of the dragons. What would you expect from 8 defenders? I mean, this doesn't make any sense, right? This is the difficult fight, okay? So in this case I will modify things just a bit. I concentrate my energy to the top because the dragon golem can take the hit. And I expect to lose only the devil. Or no one, that's also a possibility. I had time to drink my mate-based drink so that I don't get bored in the trial of the dragons. Obviously this is not the most exciting part of the game, because imagine you don't fast forward it, you don't know that you can fast forward it against these 8 or now 5 defensive units. In that case, waiting for like 1.5 minutes at 2x speed, that's so bad, right? But we got it in 2 and we got 144 silver. Okay. Battle the boss. I have an easy strategy against this boss. Look at this. You press battle and then you press fast forward. That's the strategy. And you survive. So level 7 boss is easy, in other words. We might have to take Tazar, or we might take the risk of keeping only Zeron and hope to get a better hero later. I think I will try to get the 3000 this time, so I will keep my 2 shark trainers because we're full, and I'm saying I'm gonna fight both of them. This is a more difficult one because you have attackers, defenders, it's a better combination. But remember, your reward is the extra 100 silver. That's why I'm fighting them. I could take it. Skip. And I won't get Tazar this time. Skip. That's a risk. So I'm simulating worst luck. Worse luck than getting Tazar, because now my only option is Zeron. It might happen to you as well that you don't have a better hero. You don't need any of these units, one devil is more than enough. Astral is gonna be one that I'm tempted to take either way. We could get like 3 devils at this stage. Why? Medusa is not a bad idea though. These are good units early mid game, like chapter 4-5. These are worse. Damage, obvious. Take shield. You know why? Because of Kilgore. We're gonna meet Kilgore, certainly. Skip. No, no, and no. And now we have a decision to make. We're better off in terms of defense, so obviously choose attack. And you just upgraded attack, so choose defense. Tempting, the right one. Kilgore against Kilgore neutralizes Kilgore's advantage, as odd as it sounds. We'll need to take a decision quite soon. In the meantime, I'm gonna do my best to defeat the opponent's attack and defeat without casualties. But you see that you don't have to take the hero on level 7 because now I already got to choose from 5 stronger heroes. At least one of them is gonna be good enough. Oh, I miscalculated things a bit. Not as if it mattered, but it was a bad calculation on my end. We'll have to defeat this Kilgore. Not sure if it's now or later, but we will have to do it. That's the bad news. The good news is that we have better opponents to defeat at the moment, and we'll have to see if we're strong enough at the moment. I'm not sure about it. Yeah, what would you expect? Your chess pieces. You see that the background changed for some reason. Okay, this was an easier battle than I thought. The other one will be a hard battle, just saying. And the third one... That's an easy battle too. What would they expect with this formation? I mean, why? What's the point? Charger units will go through to the back row after defeating the bottom unit. So what do they expect without defense? They have some good units, I mean, it's not hopeless for them. But I'm still gonna risk a fast forward regardless. Now, if you have trouble with these fast forwards, don't copy me. No Angel, no Bone Dragon, no Giant Skip. You need the cards. This battle will never be won, most likely. Let's see about this one. I'll try. I'll move these 2 units out of sight because of the Cyclopses. They damage the whole row. I might even move this unit out of sight, I'm not sure. And we'll attack this row. Or we just go for the back row, we will see. It's gonna be a tough battle either way.
Let the fires from hell burn.
Good to know. So, that's the status currently. Now what we're gonna do, I've chosen Astral. I've won the game with just Astral. They didn't come together. HP, attack, damage. I'm gonna get buffed a bit. And we'll have to defeat this Kilgore anyway, that's the stronger opponent. And we'll see how much we improved with Astral.
Now on, you will obey my orders. From now on, you will obey my
This is just a
orders.
test, so if we're not that successful,
Attack! Attack!
in that case I'll just skip.
Chess piece or a player.
Yeah, we're not much more successful. I might need to change the formation as well. Either way, we will kill time by killing Zeron. So that's also one thing we can do. Potentially in a fast forward mode. Oh, it's devils, so be really careful. I didn't consider baiting them, but they fall so quickly that they couldn't even threaten us at all. No, no, and yes. Remember, we have a red dragon. Skip. Break free. Enter. If there is Astra, I'll take it. Any day. We'll concentrate efforts down here. We'll soon finish this whole thing, by the way. Hopefully. Oh, mirror match. If we have no better healers, then I might take the genie. Just for experimental reasons, I won't have to take Tazar. Let me take a decision and just skip. Tempting, but I will skip them. My reward is a tsunami. So the Commander Ragnar series in the bottom because those will fall the fastest. Not as if it mattered much. Or at all. Yeah, we might have to fight this Kilgore too, that's the bad news. We don't have to fight this Kilgore, that's the good news. And at this stage we can afford to recruit a genie, just in case. We never had a mermaid, but this time I have like multiple mermaids. But unfortunately we only have a genie, that's what we need to live with. Our reward is another Kilgore, so the idea is that we have two strong Kilgores, a somewhat weak Kilgore and the weakest Kilgore. So is it the weakest? Yeah, it's the weakest Kilgore. So in this case we're gonna have to attack one of the Kilgores, you have no other choice. That's what ends up at the end, and we might have another Kilgore card at the very end, which means that you'll most likely have to defeat this Kilgore too. And then you have the final boss. So we're 3 battles away from the final boss. One change that I'm gonna make is I won't anger the back row. And just go straight away to the bottom row. This is one of the options. And I might employ the genie. So we'll see this option. That was my expectation. Don't anger the back row, that's the objective. They cannot deal that much damage. Okay, that was bad. So let's try it again. We'll eliminate the dragon. We'll bring in the genie and then we'll see. You have options. The third option is go for the back row.
Shake the enemy to their core! Your unadulterated power! From now on, you will obey my orders!
Good. Excellent. Whatever happens, we can lose, not a problem. We have 5 free revivals anyway. And we only have the 2 commanders left. You know what this means. We have a risk-free option to score. all of them on the bottom one. Oh, wait. No, it's fine. Because I know which Shark Trainer it is out of the two. The risk-free strategy was also reward-free, as I said before. So this means that we need a full team. But this also means that we need some revivals. So we're spending some free revivals at this stage. We need this. We need this. Crate. Ragnan. Venom Spawn. Another Shark Trainer. And this time we won't heal. I'll try that. I'm not sure if I'll succeed. But we can try that either way. Looks like it.
From now on, you will obey my orders.
Yeah, they don't have time to react.
And power.
So this was an easy battle with 8 units. Amazing. We don't have to fight another Kilgore ever, I think. This is really good news. And the reward for this is a fast forward. And I think we're gonna get the boss this time because we had 5 cards left. Exactly. We got away with beating just one Kilgore and we got the 3000 silvers that we were looking for. So this means that you can rake in all the rewards, everything. What is this? Soulstone selection. Yeah, you get a lot of soulstones with this. And that helps. So now we're finishing this whole thing. I know 28 million seems really threatening, seems really difficult. Astral is good against Garu, by the way. We concentrate all our efforts near the top. And we try to get away without any healing whatsoever. This is the stronger one, that's why we put them to the bottom. And you know what I'm gonna do with the final battle? I have so much respect towards the final battle that I will fast forward it straight away. We didn't win, but we didn't lose either. And none of the units have to be revived. So this means that we reached the 3000 silver goal as well. And we can fast forward again because the opponent is weaker and our fast forward is now basically almost risk-free. Random number generator can still trick us, but it seems like it didn't. So we got more than 3000 diamonds, or whatever this is, silver. We will avoid all these Kilgores. I mean, if you really want to splash around, then be my guest. So it doesn't hurt, it doesn't help. At this stage, just look at the difficulty. It really doesn't matter at this stage, we don't have to beat the opponent. You see, we're losing. That's the real final boss, Kilgore, not the final boss that the game intended. These are the tough opponents. Okay, let's finish this. And you do an engravement, and then you're done. And that's it. So that's how you finish Chronicles. I hope it wasn't that hard, despite the bad luck that we got all the way until the beginning of chapter 8, where we could get Astral, and oftentimes you get a Dragon Mutter around like chapter 6, and from then onwards you're set. Maybe you pick Astral for the final battle, maybe not, who knows. So that's how you play Chronicles, good luck.